Hey Lady Libra, welcome to your April forecast. If you picked a number already, these are the numbers we will be using for your April forecast. So, how this works is you pick a number, and I will do a reading for that number and figure out, and we'll see what your April forecast looks like in love. Okay, romance. Alright, I'll be back with one. Wow. So here we are with card one. I shuffle off camera because I do jumping cards and we don't have time for waiting for them to jump out. Okay, so these two cards jumped out for you. And the first one was stay optimistic about your love life in reverse. And the second one was release your ex in reverse as well. So right off the bat, it just feels like not necessarily feeling like entirely hopeless about your love outlook in April, but it does feel like you are kind of like, man, this is gonna be another crap month. This is gonna be another, like, I am picking up like how you're feeling about your love life with this particular card. Like, you're not as optimistic about it this month. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, but you're just kind of like, no, it's not. I'm just watching this to see, like, you have a little bit of hope, but you're just kind of like, nah. And then this one says release your ex, the time has come to clear your energy. So I'm getting two different stories. I think for some, there'll literally be some people who aren't releasing their ex, and they might really need to release their ex, or at least no, that's definitely what I'm getting for some people watching this. And for others, there's this energy, releasing this energy, the unoptimistic, the oh, woe is me, this month sucks, romance is never la la la, like that song that you sing to yourself in your head over and over and over. Like, you might have to release that. That's for other people what I'm getting. Let's see what else is in store. Okay, yeah, so Peaks of Joy popped out as soon as I started shuffling, and this just really relates to this whole story right now. You're not really optimistic at all about April, are you? You are not optimistic about April at all, but this is saying, this really connects to this one, and this one says stay optimistic about your love life. And this Peaks of Joy talks about it talks about finding the joy in whatever it is you're doing. I'll read this to you, and it'll go really well with this. And for those who are entering this reading and pick number one and you're feeling really hopeless about your love life, focusing on the joy in your life, focusing on maybe like even fantasizing about what you want in your romantic life, fantasizing about what you want in your romantic life might be really helpful to bring back that romantic spark even just within yourself. I know for me, I like to watch romance movies. Okay, so then the deep freeze comes out too, so this might have to do with that type of energy. The deep freeze in protection talks about forcing things. First, for the person who might have to release their ex and is holding on to it, and they might also not be too optimistic, about their love life right now, because they are dealing with somebody who they're really just, you're not happy. Like, you're not happy, right? You're not happy. There's too much strife here. There's too much. So, Libra lady, if you're dealing with a guy or someone who romantically isn't doing what you want, release your wants, right? Release your expectations of them. And if you are this person who's doing so much, forcing this to work out, forcing your ex to work out, trying to do so much and be everything for them, and just force dates and force times together, stop. Because you don't know if they're there with you because of the convenience or because they really want to. And when you stop, when you lean back on doing so much, you kind of get to see where they're at. Do they come to you and do they want to share with you and give to you, or are you just draining your freaking energy trying to make something happen? This is about stop. Like, stop, cool it. Okay. The deep freeze says everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. Okay. What caught me about this card for this particular reading are the first few lines. It says, nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try and push, manipulate, or cajole. And then it goes on to say, life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. And when you look at the peaks of joy, it says your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. If you're focusing too much on this X and you're unoptimistic about your love life, definitely maybe go out, explore, see that there are other options for you. See that life isn't just whatever has been happening that you're bringing into April. These are all out in protection, Libra. If you pick number 1, these are all out in protection, and this is a gentle warning to say, if things keep going the way they've been going in March for you and in your love life, this could be the potential outcome. So find your joy and stay optimistic. Okay? Do something that brings you happiness. Do something that makes you feel good about what it is that you want. Good luck. Oh, if that resonated with you, please leave a comment. Let's meet in the comment section and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you. Good luck. Hey, Libra ladies who picked 3. What's your romance looking like in April? I shuffle the cards off camera because I do jumping cards. I just wanted to say hello. Oh, we already have 1 card. Alright. I'm going to shuffle the rest off camera and see what else comes up for you. For romance in April. Alright, a lot of cards came out for you. I'm very excited for you, 3s. A lot of people must have picked 3. We have the solitude in protection. And then we have the dragon slayer in protection. Coming apart in protection. The magic prayer in protection. And slow and steady. I'll fix the camera in a bit. I wish it would just autofocus, you know. We have the retreat. We have the let go of control issues. We have the romantic feelings. We have honeymoon. And we have this. It is safe for you to love. Oh boy. What is going on here? What is the story for your love life, your romance? Your romance in April. Number 3. Libra lady. What's good? Where do you go? I think you go here. I think you make sense there. Okay, what is this story? Ooh. Okay, so right off the bat, whenever I get solitude in reverse, it's basically saying go out and be with people. People that you love, people that love you. If you've been in a state of solitude, if you've been kind of alone and maybe not sharing what's going on in your life, it might be time to share what's going on in your life. And when I look here, there's a lot of protection here, and then it's just slow and steady. So something in April romantically might happen. I feel like this might be happening maybe towards the beginning, or something that's bringing itself into kind of continuing over into April from March. I'm going to read a few snippets from these cards here because they tell a similar story. A little bit of, I don't know, hubris, pride. I'm sensing a bit of a breakup or a shakeup in something that you thought was one thing but it's another. But I believe the something that you thought was one thing was because you wanted to control what that one thing was. And I can only hope that with the slow and steady that the advice here would be to let go of the control issues, and that's where you'll find your peace in whatever situation is happening and bringing itself into April from March. So let me go on ahead and read a couple of these snippets, not the whole thing, but the Dragon Slayer talks about red flags shouldn't be ignored. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue abound, but be careful because you can't win this particular challenge. Heed this gentle warning about wanting and longing, and the fantasy of belonging to someone, something, or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. So that's where I'm sensing a bit of a breakup or a shake-up in a certain romance situation, either steady or unsteady. Choose another path, for your treasure lies elsewhere. And then the magic prayer says, self-will that goes unchecked can bring difficulties. Reversed, the magic prayer card is a sign that you mistakenly believe that your way is the only one, which definitely rings true to this let go of control issues. Could the path you're on be leading you to a place of regret, or could you be pursuing something that just isn't good for you? I have a feeling you know what this is talking about. You know what this, I feel like this is early April, or something really ongoing from March. I feel like if you're watching this, like, you're aware of this situation here. And so it says, you might be experiencing a bit of an upset, a bit of an unraveling, and this happens. This comes up in this card as well, the coming apart card. So there will be some discomfort in this situation, whatever it is. And I think the advice for this whole situation, which is really cute, is take it slow and steady. Whatever is happening, whatever happens, take it slow. Don't be too reactive about it. Take it in tow. Take it in stride. Don't ignore being with your people, right? Don't be too much in solitude. You might need some people around you just to hold you up and let you know that things aren't as bad as they could be. And then you can also probably set a new kind of intention, a new type of prayer. It would be a good time for you to really clarify what it is you do want, especially romantically. And just take it slow and steady. Okay, so this is kind of weird, right? But in light with the story that I'm seeing here, this is retreat, romantic feelings, let go of control issues, and it is safe for you to love. Okay. Either someone new or some sort of shedding will take place, and it'll be a new-ish situation, or revisit something in that realm of things, quite possibly from going out and not being alone. Whatever comes up, there might be some romantic feelings that pop up, like a bit. Now, if you're someone who's always doing stuff, you let go of control issues, which I really do think has to do with this whole situation here. But I also see it leading into this era of your romance where this one popped up faced up. These were all like down. This one was like, that's me. So whatever happens romantically, enjoy it. Don't try to control it. And you might not feel that it is safe for you, but whatever it is, just kind of like enjoy whatever feelings are coming up for you. So if someone starts flirting with you, or if someone's like, hey, or, you know, someone wants to take you out, or whatever, take it slowly. Take it slowly. Don't try to control anything. Don't think, oh, could this be XYZ, right? The retreat card is still here. So I feel like this is your energy. You just kind of be like, F love. But something might happen. Someone might come along. A little something might happen. And just enjoy it for whatever it is, which is just in the present moment, for something that makes you smile. Enjoy it for that, okay? And then for others of you who do go through like a rough-ish patch with your partner who you're with, letting go of control issues will be absolutely imperative in order to taking it slow and steady through whatever's going on, taking some steps back and letting go of control issues. You might, if you are with someone, when you resolve this whole thing, or as you're resolving it, or in order to resolve it, let go of control issues, go away together, right? We have retreat and honeymoon that came out at the same time. So I would say retreat from them in that don't do so much, right? Don't force things. Don't, just kind of take it easy, take it slow, and go back to the days of the first few datings when things were in the honeymoon period, where you were just nice and easy breezy, not too many heavy things, or you don't do this, you don't do that kind of energy. Okay, so that's all I am going to say about that. Thank you so much for watching, Libra Lady. If this resonated with you, or you just kind of liked it, I would say I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment, and if you would like, check out more readings, look at the channel, and I would love for you to subscribe so that you get notified every time I do a reading. Thank you so much, and good luck. Hey there, sevens. Hey there, Libra sevens. How are you? What's your romantic life looking like this month? What is your romance card looking like? What's your romance forecast looking like this month? I shuffle cards off camera. I just wanted to say hello. Oh, okay. Something popped up for you. I will shuffle the rest off camera. A lot of cards came out for you, and there were more romance cards that came out for you too, but I'm gonna keep them on the side to see if I need to really clarify anything here. Oh Lord. Alright. We have making a choice and the Golden Palace. Yay. Cool. Alright. We have details in kind of a funky position. We have unexpected visitors in protection. We have wide open. And then we have wedding. We have very soon. And codependency. Please keep loving me. And we also had this could be the one. Okay. Can you see that? You had so many cards come out for you. I can't deal. Alright. Okay. I think this was right in the beginning. Gosh, there's no room for this. I can't. Please keep loving me. Okay. It talks about making a choice, and I think whatever choice you make is going to be good. That's what I'm getting there. Whatever choice you make is going to be good, and it's going to affect your love life in a very good way, it looks like. There is some protection and some in the middle here with these cards, so I do see the wide open though, which is really great, and I think I'm getting some giddiness from this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting some giddiness from this. Wide open for love. So whatever you've been doing, whatever choice you make or will be making in come April, it's gonna lead you to the land of milk and honey in a really good way. I think not just personally, but romantically too. From this, I don't necessarily get romance, but I think again it's connected to this outcome here, because I'm seeing very soon, I'm seeing wedding, I'm seeing this could be the one. Okay, And I'm also seeing codependency. So I'm going to see if the other romance cards have something to say about that. And what I really want to look at is that details. There's something about the details. So maybe you're planning a wedding and some of the details are a bit maybe you are actually planning a wedding. Maybe you are planning your wedding, and this codependency doesn't feel like it's you and your partner. This feels like it's you and your relationship to maybe your partner or with yourself. This unexpected visitors, if you are planning a wedding, might be something that happens, or if you are planning a wedding, this is something that unexpected might happen, but it looks like you take it in stride, but it also has something that I think relates to this codependency. So let me see what the books say about these two, and we'll be right back. I just kind of feel like I should say this. For the wide open card, the little blurb says, "You are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities." If you are having like a wedding coming up soon and you're just watching this for, I don't know, and there's some elements of your wedding that you want to have unique to you, try it, consider it. 42 does come after. Oh, you see this? 41, 42, 43. Okay, let's see what those two have to say. Okay, so the unexpected visitors talks about, and pleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what is. Sometimes the thing you most desire is kept away from you because it's not for the highest good of you or others. Sometimes there is a loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern cannot be understood yet. And then it goes on to say, I'm not going to read the whole thing anymore. It says, remember that if you expect the unexpected, nothing can come as a shock. Accept what is, and more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. To me, this kind of actually feels like it relates to the choice that you're going to make. Even though the choice will end up well, there might be some unexpectedness that comes from it. I do believe that you do take everything kind of in stride, so it doesn't feel like it's going to be anything massive, but it is going to be something noticeable, like an okay, well, oh man, that kind of thing. And the details card talks also about challenges you to accept things as they are in all their imperfections, to step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And it also says, talks about perfectionism as well as just looking at the details and leaving the broad strokes for another time. So I think this has to do heavily with you and how, in order to go through whatever this is, definitely be just wide open and take it in stride, whatever comes through. Okay. And the codependency, I feel, has to do with this. And I was kind of thinking it might have to do with control. And so I was like, all right. And also just, again, this choice that isn't necessarily romantic that leads to this, that then leads to this. The very soon, this could be the wedding type thing for someone who isn't dealing with the wedding. It also might have something to do with a family and you being open to what you deserve for yourself. Okay, good luck.